And hello YouTube, and welcome back. My name is Obsidianlining, and this is Lining's Lessons. This is chapter 2, and don't be worried about my not my gamer tag, my PlayStation name here. This is still me, but this is just my I don't know what to call it, my clan PSN kinda, since I finally hit Prestige Master, so there's really no reason for me to play on Obsidianlining anymore. I'll still play a little bit, mainly just league play, but I just wanted to make a new account until the new league play started. But enough of that. We are going to get into the lesson today, which is loadout preparation. Now, in lesson 1, we described what approach you would take when entering a game, right? So now you have to pick your class, and I'm going to make a few classes with you today. As you see, these are the classes that the generic classes are very the same, but so we're gonna make 5 different classes, and we'll start off with with an S&D class. Make an S&D class, and we'll say, for example, it is on Yemen, which Yemen is a very large map for you who do not know, and Yemen's a fun one. With Search and Destroy, though, you only have 1 life, so you want to be, you don't want to screw up a lot. So submachine guns would probably be out of the case, since, submachine guns aren't good for long range, so we'll cut those right out. Same thing with shotguns. Light machine guns I'm also going to cut out, for the main reason why is because it's Search and Destroy. Now, if it was any other game type on Yemen, a light machine gun would be great, but since this is Search and Destroy, we want to be able to move quick. We want to outgun our enemy. We don't need to be sitting in one little spot. So I'm going to cut out all of those. So now you have a choice between, your standard assault rifles or your sniper rifles. Now, for this, I'm going to go with an assault rifle. Now, everyone likes their own assault rifles. I'm not going to tell you which one to use. I'm just going to give you an example of something I would use. And I use the M8. The M8's my favorite. It's a 4-round burst, probably the best assault rifle in the game, until they probably patch it or something. So let's dive into the attachments. This is a long range map. I want a little bit of stability, so I'll probably end up using a reflex sight, just standard default one. And we'll say stock. Now the stock is perfect for any assault rifle because it helps you move from side to side when aiming, and that's a big help. So we're gonna build here the perks, and I'm gonna go flat jacket first. Flat jacket helps you stay alive from explosives, and when planning, arming the bombs, or just little traps that people will put out, it's good to be able to have flat jacket. Now, perk 2, a lot of these are nice, but for Search and Destroy, the best one's toughness. Without a doubt, it's toughness. Because if you're in an initial gunfight and you want to win, toughness really helps from long range. And then, like I said, all these just kind of varies. The best 2 would be tactical mask or dexterity. I would go dexterity. That's just my preference. And I'm gonna go with no explosive, but I'm gonna go with 2 trophy systems. Trophy systems are amazing. I'll probably honestly go with the second perk, since this is now for this you can't use. I'm gonna use Ghost, but in mind you that in the actual league play you can't use Ghost, but in anything else you can use Ghost. So use Ghost, and if you're in league play, I'd say use lightweight. But since we are not making a league play video, I'm just making a standard public match. I will be making a league play video though, so look out for that. But okay, so this is typical Search and Destroy class for me. For Yemen Search and Destroy, we'll make a TDM class, Team Deathmatch, and we'll say it's on Nuketown, just for the hell of it. And Nuketown's a very small map, so you want to use short range weapons. Now I'm going to go with the KSG, because it's a one-shot kill pretty much from mid-range to short range. And I'm going to go with a silencer and a stock. Now, the reason why I put the silencer on, if you're running around, you take someone out and there's someone next to you, they're not going to hear you. and the stock obviously for moving purposes. I'm gonna put the B-23R on for my secondary, just in case I need a run out of ammo. Because this is Nuketown, Flat Jacket is perfect. There's a lot of exploding shit, a lot of grenades being thrown. The toughness, this is tricky. You can use toughness or scavenger, I'd say. Either which, toughness is you know, awesome for every class, but if you don't want to use it because you are using a shotgun, so you got to be, you know, pretty close range, so flinching's really not going to make a huge difference. I'm going to go with scavenger because I want to have more ammo. And then I'm going to go with tactical mask because with those grenades being thrown. And then I'm going to go with EMPs because EMPs, when people throw down stuff, EMPs have a very large range of their pulse, so you can take out some stuff and it gives you some free points too. And I'm going to go with the C4. C4 is awesome. You can just throw it up, knock it. Yeah, I don't normally use lethals, but for this type of game with Nuketown and it being team deathmatch, you know, what the hell, might as well. Okay, so we're gonna make a CTF class, and actually I'll make a Dom class first. I'll make a Dom class, and I'm gonna play defensive. And this is perfect because I'm gonna use an LMG. I'm gonna say this is on drone, which is a pretty balanced map. There's some long range, some short range. So you pretty much mix and match, kind of do whatever. I'm gonna go light machine gun because I'm gonna be a defensive player. I'm gonna be guarding, which, you know, either A or C, and maybe I'll have to move up to help my teammates on the B flag. But let's see what we're gonna do here. We're gonna throw a quick draw on here because I would use foregrip, but foregrip, if you guys don't know, foregrip, I feel like it doesn't really work that well. I think it only works if you're not moving. It doesn't work if you're strafing shooting, but I could be wrong. That's just kind of how I feel about it. And I'm gonna use FMJ. Oh, well, there we go. I'm gonna use FMJ and the quick draw because you don't really need any sights on. It's got really good iron sights, packs quite a punch, and with FMJ just gives you a little bit more. I'm gonna use hardline. Since I'm defending, you can get a lot of defending kills if you're next to the flag. I'm gonna throw on a second perk. I'm gonna use toughness and scavenger. That way I can keep my ammo up. And actually, I'm gonna switch to fast hands. Actually, just because the reason I use fast hands, if someone throws a grenade at me, I can throw it back. Or if I do move in, and someone dies next to me, I can pick up their gun and then use it as my secondary. So keep that in mind. And then also dexterity because, you know, it is almost a must. Now I'm going to use the trophy system for defensive purposes. Like I said, it stops explosives. This is a typical domination class here. And we're going to go to capture the flag. Now this is one of my favorite classes. Use the MSMC. I'm going to be playing offense a lot. I'm going to be rushing, trying to get the flag, kind of bring it back to my my teammates. So lightweight, toughness, and extreme conditions are the best for a running type of class. I'm going to throw a stock and a long barrel on. And long barrel, I did the long barrel instead of, you know, the FMJ or quick draw because, the map, I'm going to say it's on Raid, which is a typical search and destroy map for League, and it's very, very common in the other game modes. Long barrel, it helps, especially on Raid. Raid has a lot of open spaces, and, you know, you want to be able to have a little bit of range to get those kills, because you have like that 2-second window where you have to respawn, so you want to make sure your lives are counting, especially if you have the flag. So I'm gonna use the cap. Now the cap, it's not banned from League play, but it's looked down upon. It needs to be banned. But if you're just playing a normal match, I'd say use the cap because it is the only automatic pistol. And then here, this is fun. A smoke grenade. Now, I use a smoke grenade and I use a Simtech. I use a C4 for this class. If I go to grab the flag, and I actually will show this in my capture the flag League video demonstration I'll be doing for you guys, but basically if you're going to get the flag, you throw down a smoke grenade first so they can't see you unless they have a target finder. You run through the smoke, grab the flag, and as you're running, you look back the way you just came and throw your C4 and give it about 2 seconds and then detonate it. Most of the time you'll get a kill because they'll be chasing after you from right there. So keep that in mind. And then just to have one extra space, I'll just throw a long barrel on the cap. That works. Yeah, that's a good class. And then last, let's do Hardpoint. Now, I will be making a Hardpoint video too for you guys, so keep that in mind. But I'm gonna play Objectively, which you guys don't know what Objectively is. Means you're just going for the hard points, and I'm gonna say it's on slums. And I'm going to go Scorpion, long barrel. Actually, no. Scratch that. MP7 long barrel stock. I picked the MP7 over the Scorpion just because of the range difference. Slums has a lot of long streets, and that's where all the hard points normally are. Not normally, but that's where they are. So you want to have a little bit of range. The Scorpion's perfect for a few of the hard points, but getting to the hard points is what the problem is. And I'm gonna go Flat Jacket because hard point people throw a lot of grenades too. It's good to have Flat Jacket. Dexterity. Yeah, I'm actually going to throw on perk 2, which is Tactical Mass, just so I can survive. If someone throws a grenade and a concussion at me, I can survive the grenade and the concussion won't do as much damage to my sight. And Trophy System and Syntax. Trophy System, obviously, for the same purpose, for explosives. Explosives are a big reason why a lot of people die, so Trophy System, Flat Jacket, it's always a must in my book. So these are just a few examples. If you guys want to stop the video, you guys can copy these classes. These are just certain classes for those type of those levels. You have S&D with Yemen. You want a long range weapon, thus the M8. TDM on Nuketown, short range map, short weapon. Domination. What did I say Domination was on? Drone. Drone's a balanced map, so you can really use any type of weapon you want. This is just what I would use for a defensive stand on Domination. CTF on Raid. It's a short to medium range map, so you want a short to medium range weapon, and the submachine gun is the perfect one. And you have Hardpoint, which I picked Slums. Slums is also another medium range map. Submachine guns are perfect for medium range maps, and since I'm going to be playing objectively, I picked a submachine gun for handling purposes. Now, these are just a few of my classes. If you guys want to use them, go ahead. I mean, not nothing special, just an example to get you guys to start thinking about your classes. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little lesson. Please make sure to subscribe and like to my channel if you already haven't, and tell your friends. Also, tune in next week for my next installment of Lining's Lessons. This has been your instructor, Obsidianlining, and class is dismissed. And YouTube, I will see you on the battlefield.